Protesting and exercising First Amendment rights. We know there's nothing new to college campuses. However, this week, several demonstrations have been broken up by university police, leaving protesters feeling their rights have been violated. NBC4's Kyle Beachy spoke with a constitutional law professor today about the rights of protesters.
It's quiet here at Ohio State University tonight. Finals will finish on Tuesday. But for many Ohio State students, there's been much more than just finals on their minds. The South Oval at Ohio State is business as usual Friday after a frantic and chaos-filled Thursday night.
I think honestly a lot of students are still in shock, and you still have to go, day to day to class, and now it's finals week.
Jeremy Davis is a Buckeye senior. He's graduating a week from Sunday and now worries about his commencement ceremony being canceled due to protests.
There isn't a whole lot of civil dialogue as we saw for the past 3 days. It's just chanting. It's not really, enlightening talk. It's very, aggressive.
Protesters saying they were exercising their First Amendment rights.
When the university says we're not going to allow you to camp out overnight, that would seem to be a regulation of conduct unless they have allowed others to do it with whom they agree.
Capital University professor of constitutional law Dan Coble has been teaching the First Amendment for almost 40 years.
Speech that angers people is typically protected. Speech that is going to directly harm another physically is not.
So while the speech was lawful, he says the university has the right to remove protesters based on time, place, and manner restrictions.
A time, place, or manner restriction says you can only speak within certain hours. It means that you can only speak in certain areas, or it means you can only speak in a certain way, a certain manner. They have a duty to obey lawful orders of police officers.
Meanwhile, the ACLU of Ohio said in a statement, quote, "It is incumbent on the OSU administration to ensure that its students' First Amendment free speech rights are zealously protected on campus." Local for you at Ohio State University, I'm Kyle Beachy, NBC4.